Your choice, my future. Select the responsible leaders for a better nation. By Marivic D. Labitad. Man works for an object. Remove this object and you reduce him to inaction. Dr. Sarisal wrote this in The Indolence of the Filipinos, an essay about why Filipinos did not work hard during the time of the Spaniards. Indolence, or laziness, is considered to be a chronic malady in the Philippines, a malady that a number of our political leaders have embraced for years. It is true, I am only 12 years old, but that does not mean I do not understand what our politicians and government leaders are up to. That does not mean I do not know what is and what it should be. I know what is happening in my country. I know because I'm part of it all. Technically, I will not yet be eligible to vote in the coming elections, but I have been thinking hard about what characteristics I would look for if I were allowed to vote for our country's next leaders. Our nation's history has presented us with practically every kind of leader we can think of. Yes, they all have their good points, but sadly, I cannot say that they have all the qualities I want in a leader. The leader that I'm looking for is compassionate. He should be a man of integrity. He should be honest and principled, not one who enumerates promises only to throw them off into the wind after winning the elections. He should be somebody who has the courage to turn away from fear, from greed, and from temptation. He is somebody who is confident and secure in his loyalty to the people and the country. No amount of power and money can compromise this loyalty. The best leader for this nation is a person who knows what humility is. He knows that the country needs a leader who is willing to take responsibility for his mistakes. A leader that is mature enough to correct these mistakes for the sake of his people. A responsible leader is someone who puts himself last, who is willing to put himself in compromising situations to make sure that his fellow Filipinos live in safety and security. And he does all these without asking for or expecting anything in return. I beg of you, please choose responsible leaders for our country. Think not only of yourselves, but of us, the younger generation too. Tomorrow is all we have, and your votes will give us that tomorrow we so deserve. I want my tomorrow to be a country where I am free to be what I want to be, where I am free to fearlessly pursue my goals. A country where I can speak my mind without the fear of being judged or misinterpreted. A country where leaders are chosen because of their capabilities and sincere love for the nation and its people. I want my tomorrow to be a country where democracy is not just a word or a belief, but the way of life. Most of all, I want my tomorrow to be a country that I can proudly and confidently pass on to my future children and my children's children. Don't procrastinate. Think, hope, believe, vote sincerely. Give us the tomorrow we want, the tomorrow we deserve, and the tomorrow we long to face. Because your votes comes our great future.